Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you would be doing fine inside your homes. The world is badly in the trap of COVID 19. It is better to remain inside your homes so that you can defeat it and also you will prepare things well for the coming examinations. This class is meant for class 12 students. It is political science, topic globalization. There is no precise definition what the globalization actually it is, but it is something fluid, flow of ideas. The modern world is considered the global village. Modern world is considered the global village. But what is the concept of global village? It is just integrate countries' economy with the rest of the world. Just integrate one country's or state's economy with the rest of the world. So globalization, if we put precisely in a definition, it means flow of ideas. It means flow of communication, exchange of trade, exchange of ideas. All things are involved in the process of the globalization. Dear students, you might have been knowing that man can't live in isolation. He has to live in a society in order to fulfill his needs. Similarly, a single country can't live without the support of other countries. Take an example of India. India's petroleum products are very meager, very least. So it has to depend on the rest of the world for the petroleum products. Similarly, the Americans need the help of the rest of the countries, or we can say the Pakistan need the help of rest countries in terms of technology, in terms of communication, in terms of transportation to go ahead smoothly. This is all about the process of the globalization. So, in order to fulfill all the needs or to integrate one's economy with the rest of the world can be called the globalization. So globalization is a broad term, or we can say multi-dimensional term. It has plenty of dimensions, but precisely we can say when we are integrating countries' economy with the rest of the world, it is called the process of the globalization. I've already given you the examples that man can't live in isolation. He has to live in society in order to fulfill his needs. Similarly, a country can't live without the support of the other countries. For example, Nepal is a small country where the agriculture because it is a landlocked country and difficult terrain there, it has to depend on the rest of the countries for getting the food grains in order to survive ahead. So they have all the countries in the world have to integrate one, have to cooperate with one another in order to sustain ahead. This is the whole concept of the globalization. And in political terms, the liberalization of economy should be there. Liberalization of economy should be there. When we are liberalizing the economy, that full flow of trades will be there. Full flow of the world markets will be open. The borders will be open. People will move here and there. This is what the political concept of globalization, and they are also exchanging the political ideas or political knowledge to carry on their governments or their daily governance within the accuracy or accurate form. Dear students, the pace of network being very low, plus the globalization is a very broader concept. In just a video of 5 or 6 minutes, it can't be cleared. But you see this concept on your available reference political science book. If any sort of confusion or query strikes your mind, you can call me on 70066 or WhatsApp me. And when you post your query there, within short duration of time, your query shall be answered. And it is better move to remain inside your homes because there is no substitution for self studies and hard work. I hope you would act upon my advice and see the process of globalization on your available political science book. In case of any query, you can call me. Dear students, be balanced. Thanks.